Every house has got a few things. This house doesn't have much, but I want to kind of show you what to look for. Let's take a look. So on the front side, we've got typical drainage from the backyard. It's got to come out here and exit the property. So we want to make sure that the backyard's got drainage to that hole. Foundation looks good. It's a heck of a slant right there. It's a heck of a slope, so I expect some erosion to take place. So they're gonna really have to monitor that. Really be a great idea to put some gutters up there. You'll see why when we get in the back. Front landscaping looks good. We've got a nice slope away from the house. Got a plumbing clean out. Windows look nice. A couple little gaps around the windows. Paver patio or paver stone in the front for the driveway. Every once in a while you get some waviness action going on. Sometimes they don't put the base down right. This looks good. It's got a nice slope away from the property, so if any rain comes off your roof, it's going to come down and travel away from your home, which is what we look for. Couldn't get into the single garage bay. We got a key up on top. I don't have a key for it. I'm trying to figure it out. 1-year-old house, so typical now that we put kick-out flashing, which is that 45-degree angle piece of tin up there. Helps kick the water out away from the property, away from the stucco wall. Nice entrance. Patio cover looks good. Front doors looking good. No issues with that. Everything closed properly. I don't know what. Somebody dropped something. Stained it right there. Garage door was looking good today. This is a post-tension slab. We do have a little bit of loose stucco down here in the corner, obviously, and then the weep screed right there next to it. A little bit loose. Not a major deal, but I'm going to bring it up to my clients, make sure that they get it repaired if they see necessary. We get the main water meter coming out from down there, coming right here to your main water supply. So if you need to shut off water to your property, this is the valve you need to use. It tees off into the sprinkler system before the main valve, so your irrigation system will keep getting water even though if you turn off the property or turn off the water inside the house and go on vacation, you keep your irrigation system on. Irrigation timer, we don't do checks on irrigation systems. They're just not attached to the house. It's an ancillary service. I would expect repairs on this service just because I don't know what's underground. We're missing a cap over here for one of the manifolds, and there's no manifold in it, so I'm not sure it's probably not even completed yet. Electrical panel looks good. We've got pre-treatment service here from a chemical company that treated for termites. Got GFCIs, AFCIs. Now we got the cooktop is off. I know that's off because it's a gas electric cooktop. They gave them the option. It's running on gas right now, so we don't need the cooktop on. So we've got that blocked off. Now the dryer is off as well. That only takes electric. This is just off because there's no dryer in there right now. There's no need for that to be on. We take note of the non-metallic plumbing. It's usually an indicator on a newer house that you've got PEX. Other than that, everything looked good inside of the panel. You got some room for expansion if you need to. Electrical bonding on the gas line. Gas meter, gas turn-off switch if you need to turn off gas. This is a tracer wire that goes out to the street and follows the gas line so they can find it, so don't cut that off. That's important to have for the gas company. Gate opening and closing good. Now you can see in the backyard we just don't have any type of landscaping. We got no rocks, no grass, no nothing, and this is a drainage swale. This is one of the 2 areas where the water needs to come out of the backyard, so we need to have this cut out into a swale so water can travel down the middle of it and get out. We've only got like 4 feet to work with, and I'm looking for 6 inches and 10 feet. Well, we don't even have half of 10 feet. We don't even have a 5-foot section here, so what can you do? The best thing you can do is put a swale and put some rain gutters up top. Keep that moisture away from the slab or from the foundation walls, because once moisture gets down there, this is a condensate from the AC system. I'm glad that it's dripping out here. If this was a little bit farther away, I'd be happier. It's not a major deal. This is typically how we do it. We've got one down below, which pulling moisture out of the system, and then one up top that'll drip if you have moisture in your pan up in the attic. So if you see that one dripping from this window, you look outside and you've got watermarks on this window. You need an HVAC technician to come out and service it. A couple small windows on the kitchen. A little sneak peek. No soffit vents. We've got a closed attic space. We've only got vents up on the top. It's a hip roof, which means there's no gable vents. Comes down on every side. I'll put a picture in the video, but there's a missing vent cap up here for the top of the stove vent. So when it rains, water is going to go right into that vent. Probably already has. It's going to look. I'm going to replace it with a cap cover just like that one, but we're missing that little hood over the top. Patio surface looks good. Patio ceiling looks good. Issues out here. Again, we're looking at the rainfall line. So this is where the rain runs off the roof and it lands right here. If you had rain gutters around the perimeter, we could direct all of this water that lands on the roof to the front. I can see over here on the side of the house, we've got the same deal. It's 4, maybe 5 feet wide. We've got a 3-foot wide air conditioner on the side of it. Lennox 5-ton unit. Looks great. But how are you going to get by it? What if you need to get up there to do something on your house? How are you going to get up there? You can tell somebody's already tried to get up there and push the air conditioner off its pad. So now I can squeeze by here, but now the air conditioner is not mounted on its pad properly. And yeah, you can move it around, they're not terribly heavy, but the problem is there's a copper line attached to it right there. The more you move it, the more chance that has of breaking and you're gonna have leaks. So I'll have it repositioned by a professional. Little cracks around the windows, looks normal. Stucco dries, this doesn't, so some gaps, get some caulking in there. Typical cracks, stucco drying cracks, not an issue, but you can see just how much erosion is taking place here. All this is roof runoff from up above, and all this dirt has washed away. So we need to get a swale in here to make sure that water gets out, goes forward. Like I said, with this air conditioner being stuck right in the middle, there's no way for you to move it. Your best option for water runoff is putting some gutters up on top.